Sorry for all the confusion there. So if you go onto the 5th string, or the 2nd string, 2nd string, which is the B string, and you go to the 5th fret on that, just sound like that. If you see my right hand hitting the B string, you won't be able to see it there. I have my left hand on the 5th fret. That's where the 2nd hole is. You can see it. Holes up along the neck here. That's where the 2nd hole is. Now if you hit them two together, they sound like that. They should sound the same. If they sound the same, you're in tune on them 2 strings anyway. But if they sound a little off like this, you know something's wrong. So you have to listen out for it. That's me hitting the bottom string, then the higher string. Do a little head movement for which one's higher and lower. For the higher note, move your head up. For the lower note, move your head down. So you know. So then you know you have to tune this up. That sounds perfect now. And then you do that on all the strings. It's the same for every string except when you come up onto the G string, very funny, which is the 3rd string. When you don't go onto the 5th fret on that one, you actually go onto the 4th. So see my 2nd finger, it's on the 5th fret there of the G string. But all the rest are on the 5. Then when you want to tune the top string, just hit the bottom one, and it should sound the same as that. It's going to be called 2 octaves higher, because it's higher, but it's the same key. So that's tuning. Now we're actually going to get onto the chords. So the E major chord. Right, E major chord. This is what you're going to do. Just getting the light there. Right. This is the note on the guitar. That's what that's called. This is the 1st fret, 2nd fret, and 3rd fret. Okay. So I've got my first 3 frets here. Now what you're going to do for an E major chord is you're going to have your right hand set down at the bottom of the guitar here to strum downwards. And you're going to hit an open E on the top string. Sorry, it is hard to move the camera around. An open E sounds like that. Then you're going to go onto the 2nd fret on the A string, which is the 5th string. Yeah, I'm just not used to saying that. Actually, an easier way to remember the strings are E, B, G, D, A, E. An easy way to remember is Easter Bunny got drunk at Easter. Easter Bunny got drunk at Easter. That's E, B, G, D, A, E. That's the easiest way to remember it. So finishing off the chord. You hit an open E, which means you don't even hold down a fret on that string. And then you hit the 2nd fret on the 5th string, otherwise known as the A string. And you're using that with your middle finger. Okay. And then, wait a sec, I'll just whip this. Okay. Right. So you got the top open E. You've got the second finger on the A string, the 5th string. Then you got your third finger on the E string, the 2nd fret, otherwise known as the 4th string. Then you got your first finger on the 1st fret of the G string. Yeah. Then the B string is going to be an open string. And the E, the high E, is going to be open too. So this is what you got. Open E, low E. The 2nd fret of the A string. 2nd fret of the D string. 1st fret of the G string. An open B. Then an open high E as well. So this is what you got overall. And it gives that sound. Now we got the strumming. Once you got that, you have to work on the strumming too. Oh Jesus. Okay. So to practice strumming, just come down 8 times or 4 times, whatever. Make sure you're hitting all the strings too, don't just... Make sure you're starting up here and you're ending down there. Follow through all the way. Don't just hit the top strings, like... Hit every string. You don't want to be hitting too hard like that, because you'll probably end up breaking a string on yourself or something. Then you get the rhythm of it. I'm probably going a bit fast with this, but anyway. Once you get that 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm, you get other rhythms. So keep practicing that. Downstrokes as well. Don't go up yet. Don't go up like this. Just go down. And then once you get the hang of that, once you get it in time and you get the hang of it, you come down, then up. So down, up, down, up. And by the way, when you're holding the pick, don't do what I did at the start, holding like this with these 2 fingers. You don't want that. You want to be holding it like this, and not at the bare edge either. Just nicely in the middle like that, and keep it so that it's parallel to the strings like that. So like that, nice and level, just so you can barely see it with the camera like that. Don't hold it like that. Don't hold it as it's coming in like that. It'll get caught between the strings like that. Keep it like that. So that's what you got. The upstrokes too. So you're coming down on the first rhythm, or on the first beat, sorry. Then up on the second beat, down again on the third beat, and up on the fourth beat. The beats are just 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you get the hang of that, you'd probably be on new chords at this stage. But you can probably practice some other rhythms, like getting the wrist going, like just mess around, like, and if you have natural rhythm, you'll be able to mess around and you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to get the hang of it.